Ooh, it's time to watch a movie. It's time to watch a Christmas movie. I know what you're saying. Well, Christmas was last week, and we not. There are still people who watch Christmas movies, okay? And this movie is actually a pretty good movie. A Sunny Case of Christmas. A Sunny Case of Christmas. Because a lot of people, they don't have no Sunny Case of Christmas. We don't even like Christmas, okay? But some of us are just Grinches and Scrooges. So, we'll check out this movie. Y'all want a movie? Got a movie for y'all. I know what you're saying. It's not even Christmas. It's not Christmas yet. You missed out. But guess what? It's Christmas somewhere. Alright, no, it's not. But anyway, I'm still gonna give y'all a Christmas movie, okay? And then y'all are just going to have to accept it, okay? That's just how we roll. That's our dynamic right now. This is how we communicate here, okay? And this is a kids movie, so you could tell the girlfriend, you could tell the wifey, hey, bring over the kids and let's watch this movie. Let's watch the movie Perkins was talking about. And I believe it's on Hulu. Once again, this is a kids movie. I believe it's rated. It might be rated PG. I don't think it's rated PG-13. I think it's rated PG. I want to say that. And if it isn't, then I apologize. Okay, my bad. But that's not gonna work. But anyway, so this movie is kind of like, it's kind of one of those movies that you don't really know how to take it, you don't really know how to approach it, but you're just gonna approach it with caution. This movie has the Penguin in it, Danny DeVito, yeah, that guy, and the guy that played Fez. I forgot how to pronounce his name, and I don't know how to say his name, so we're just gonna say Fez, okay? So, Fez is married to Danny DeVito's daughter, and Fez has a daughter in the movie. Danny DeVito owns this hotel and in a different country. So now, Fez and the wife and the daughter was like, you know what? Let's go see Grandpa. So they take a trip to go see Grandpa. So as they go and take this trip now, as they're taking the trip, they don't, of course, tell Grandpa what's wrong until later in the day. And they're like, hey. And then also, so let's set the movie up right. So Danny DeVito owns the hotel. There's a billionaire that's coming for the hotel. He rents out almost the whole floor because he doesn't want to deal with people. Billionaire and his daughter. Then you also have Fez, the wife, and the daughter, right? Who's Danny DeVito's granddaughter. Then you also have a lady there who fits into the story. You'll find out later. Then you also have the grandma and the grandfather of the little girl. And I believe these grandparents are, I think they're Fez's parents. I think so. But some way, somehow, they fit into the story, okay? Even if I forgot how they fit, okay? Just stop. So anyway, so now the billionaire already arrives at the hotel. He got all his rooms together, or whatever, and so he goes in, gets his rooms, goes into his room, and so Fez and the family, they finally arrive to the hotel, and they see the grandfather, hug him, blah 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 blah, and so now, the little girl went somewhere, and then that's when Fez and the mother was like, hey, listen, this is the real reason why we came to you. We're splitting up. We want you to tell her. We want you to tell your granddaughter. And I don't know why they put that pressure on him, man. I don't know why. Do not put that pressure on me to tell my granddaughter that y'all are splitting up. No. Let's not do that. So anyway, so then and they said that the hotel was the granddaughter's comfort space. So that's why they brought those problems to the grandfather. That's why they brought the problems to the grandfather. That's why they brought the problems there. So that they could be able to let down the girl, let her down easy. Okay? So now it's dinner time. Dinner time rolls around, and the grandfather pulls the daughter out. Danny Vito pulls the girl out and is like, hey, let's go talk outside. So they go talk outside, whatever. And so basically, the little girl knows what's going on, right? Like all kids, they know what's going on, right? The parents, they don't really fight in front of the child. And they put the child in counseling, a whole bunch of other different stuff. And so Danny's just like, oh, I'll be right back. So he goes to Fez and the wife and was like, listen, y'all gonna have to tell her, because this is not gonna be me. Y'all gonna have to tell her. And so they're like, oh man, all right. And so so the parents come out, and so the little girl figures it out. She's like, oh, y'all splitting up. And then they're just like, yeah, it's not good timing. It's just not. So the little girl, she obviously doesn't want the parents to split up. So she's just like, you know what? So she runs away, whatever. She runs to like the office or something like that. To the basement. And there's almost like Christmas stuff that's there, whatever. No, she already said it. So at dinner time, when all parents was meeting, she was like, you know what? We're gonna have Christmas. One last Christmas together. And did I tell y'all it was July? It's July. So she was like, oh, we're gonna have one more Christmas together. So the little girl says, you know what, we're gonna have Christmas. So the Fez and the mother was like, it's July, we're not having Christmas. And so Danny Vito was like, you two, come in the office right now, we're gonna talk. And he's like, what she wants, she gonna get. Bottom line, she's my granddaughter. What she wants, she gonna get. She wants one more Christmas, guess what she gonna get? One more Christmas. So let's get together, let's figure this out, and let's do what we gotta do. So they're like, all right, so they agree to it. And so now finally, they try to set up the whole hotel with a Christmas tree, snow everywhere, reefs all on the floors and stuff like that. And so the billionaire basically was just like, listen, I pay money to come here. I even have rooms for when we argue that we go to our separate rooms. This is not what I paid for. This is not what I wanted. And so then basically because the hotel was in bankruptcy, well, they're going broke basically. And so then the billionaire was like, you know what, this hotel is what do you call that phrase? A run of the mill. Basically it's slowly declining. That's just what it is. And so so of course they take down all the reefs from his section, whatever. And then when he's like sitting at the table to eat, whatever, there's like they put like a tape before his table that says there's no Christmas after this line and stuff like that. And then of course the billionaire is like, dude, why don't you put that down? Take that off. And the bellhop guy is just a crazy guy throughout the whole movie and stuff. But I don't want to give away the whole movie. I do think that y'all should watch it. Like I said, it is a kids movie. It is something that is actually it starts slow. It starts off slow first, I would say. It starts off slow and it starts off a little weird just because you have that interaction. But then as the movie progresses, it gets better, you know. And the grandparents actually come to where they are. Of course, they have trouble in customs. Well, not customs, but TSA. They have trouble with TSA getting some items through TSA and stuff like that. And then finally they get there, and then the husband meets the lady that I was telling you about, who fits in the story. Well, he already met her beforehand, and now he's seen her again. But his wife doesn't know about it though. I tell y'all, it gets good. It gets good. It's a little sad and happy at the end and stuff like that. But what got the parents really together was that there was a dog that the little girl was gifted, and the dog had ran away, and now everyone's trying to find this dog. Even the billionaire was trying to find the dog. The billionaire who was just like, oh, so Grinchy, anti-Christmas, Scrooge, like whatever. Yeah, even he was actually trying to find a dog, and then they were like, "What's the name of the dog?" And then well, the billionaire had asked, was like, "What's the name of the dog?" And they were like, "We didn't name him. It's just dog." And then it was like Run of the Mill, and then that's what they named. That's what they said the name of the dog was, Run of the Mill. But like I said, it is definitely a movie just to check out. It's definitely a movie to put onto your Christmas list to watch. If not for the rest of this year, then maybe for next year. I think they probably should have called it Run of the Mill, but it's called A Sudden Case of Christmas. But yeah, like I said, it's definitely a movie for y'all to check out. It's definitely a kids movie. It's definitely a movie that will keep you happy and, you know, give you that good feeling vibes, you know. Well, until next time, y'all, because I'm thirsty and I gotta go get me something to drink right now. So I will see y'all later, y'all. Be safe, y'all.